Alright, let's go to it. Now we're going to build a lot of stuff. Alright, now the fun part. Really making this fun. Alright, so we're going to put one right there. I guess I'll put a couple there. One there. One there. There we go. And let's see, left one will be back up. And right one will be on the way down. Oof, now that would fling me off the side. And then down we go. Alright, down to there. Oh, can't afford. Oh, we didn't bring enough plates. Didn't bring enough plates. I knew there was something I was going to forget. Can't quite see the pole up there. Can't quite see the pole. You're like, Kismet, you're screwed now. You can't get back up. Maybe. Unless I got skills. Unless I got the skills that will get me back up again. Ooh, that's close though. Could definitely fall off of there. Not enough plates. We'll get there. Build out some more of this while I'm at it. Walk this way, might as well build it out. Walk this way, talk this way. Yeah, this is how you know you're addicted to the game, when you just feel like you can't stop. You just want to do that one more thing, that one more. Alright. See, you start building, all of a sudden you're really far away from your vehicle. Nope, want to get in it. There we go. Alright, we're going to need some plates. Alright, little platey plates. Where are you hiding? There we go, right down. Got a ton of those about. Not the kind of plates I'm looking for. Oh, man, just makes me want to take a moment and sort all of this. There they are. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. But I think we'll be fine. For now. Get our power established over here. Just or re-established, I guess a better way to put it. Okie dokie. Could have actually just used this cheaper conveyors too, but I love this one because it cranks. It crankolas. Oh yeah, boom! Right next to it. Sweet. All right. Tough part is getting it back up again. Kind of feel like now I should just reverse this. That's exactly what I should do. Just reverse all of this. Yep. Because this one's not in a good spot. This one will make up. And this one will make down, but we'll put it over here. Just make it easier for us to go. Whew. Perfecto. Yay. All right. Awesome. Up and down, right next to it. We don't have to do all this stuff over here. It was like it was never there. Got our beautiful view back, too. Oh, you know what I just forgot? I just remember what I forgot. I forgot to get more of those plates. So I can lift that up. I got this in there. Yep. I got it. Oh, do I have it cranked up? Got it cranked up. I forgot to get more of these plates so I can make this lift higher. Yep. I got to get more of those plates. And we can do that from up here. And we don't have to come down here anymore. I don't have to go down there anymore. Let's go. Try not to fall off to our death. Probably priority number one. Look how beautifully flat it is now, too. Coffee! There you go. Get that coffee. Get that coffee, people. Get your day going. Me, I'm streaming extra long today, apparently. I didn't realize, but I don't have to do anything. Wife is doing all of that stuff. I don't have to do nothing today, so I'm going to do a little bit longer streamy. If you are enjoying the stream, by the way, I am raising funds to bring my mods to TwitchCon. If you've learned something, if you laughed, if you cried, you had some fun along the way, consider donating on behalf of my mods. If you're coming in from Dr. Gluten or other people who have hosted me tonight, welcome to the stream. Or if you're coming in from the Twitch recommended page, welcome as well. Feel free to hit that follow button right up there. In fact, drop the dragon hammer on it. Crush that follow button. Become part of the Wasteland Tycoons like Dr. Feelgood Miami coming in. We got C. McIntosh. I got a Macintosh right over here. Right over there. I also have 2 custom PCs as well. Pastor Taco coming in as well. We got Logard coming in as well. Thank you, everybody, for those follows. Appreciate you all coming in, hanging out here in the stream. Sometimes I do get very focused, trying to visualize what I'm trying to do in my epic base here. We need some more of these steel thingies. Let's see how many we got in here. Let's see. We got quite a few. But I think we needed 36. And I know we have a whole thing full. Whoa, okay, right there. Steel ignits. Oh, there's 100 there. That ought to do it. And we got a lot in there. I thought we had a whole canister full of these things. We'll find them. We'll find that canister and we'll utilize it. This drives me crazy. This makes me want to fix it. Sometimes you need a little crazy in your life to do the fixing. Now I could just guess I could just grab this other stuff. I don't really need to do any of that right now anyway. I'll come back to it. I just need the ones I've got. I need to bring the coal from down below. And then we need to remake all of our coal thingies. And we'll be good. Our coal plants. Now I feel like I'm making a road. Like having a central road throughout my base. So I can just drive my car around from now on. Because my base is getting much bigger than it was. And then, you know, I'll expand all the rest of this stuff later. Right now, we need to get our coal going on. I feel like I could make a car come over here, too. Make like a little station here. Instead of running conveyors and all that stuff, I could just make a station here and have it dropping off over there as well, along with that other car, which is picking up the ore. This one could be picking up the coal and dropping it off over there. But I have a feeling it's going to fill up very, very quickly, because this is a pretty powerful one over here. Alright, so we just got to get a good visual on it. There we go. And let's get over here where we can see it coming through. Kind of weirdly, awkwardly angled. But I'm feeling groovy. Low or high? Decisions. I'm going to take a 40 of them suckers. I'm feeling right there. Boom. That's also a conveyor belt level 3, so it's going to go at 270. Even though it can only go at 240, it's going to go at 270. All right. I feel the other thing that we need right over here is definitely a power pole. We're going to see if we can just connect it directly to this power pole, or what do we need to do? I feel like we could just do direct power line. Nope. Oh, we could if we had cable on us. We're going to need to get that first. Hopefully we put it in our truck. We'll find out. Did we put it in our vehicle? We did. Yay for us. We win. I feel like that's kind of maybe the smart thing I should do from now on. Oh. Searching others' clearance. What are you talking about? There we go. There we go. And, now we're going to want some conveyors here. So it's going to be coming out of there at 270. So let's just go ahead and pipe this. Stay right there for now. And now we can fill in the rest of this. That's super cool. That's super cool how you can just pipe it straight up like that. That's a whole lot of neato. Dee. Yeah, we just pipe it down the road and just keep splitting it into a big long of power plants. Big long line of power plants until we get it back over there. On both sides. Now I feel like I wanted to turn it this way. That's what we're gonna do. We gotta turn it now. Now this makes me nervous being up this high though. I'm not gonna lie. It makes me nervous. I feel like I'm gonna fall. Fall of my doom. I feel like I built it wonky there. Whatever. Whatevs. Can't do anything about it now. Just keep on rolling. Okay. Yep. Now I want to redo this. Such is how it goes. Whew. Man, this'll really activate your vertigo. Oof. Oh yeah. That way. Perfect. That's going to bring it up and pipe it right there. All right, time for some power plants. What do we need for the power plants here? We need all of that. How many power plants we want to do? Let's clear this. I forget how many I had before, but we're going to do there's groups of 3, so it was 3, 6 with 9. Let's go and get 9 worth. I can guarantee you I don't have that much on me right now. Let's go. Getting a little bit closer, a little bit closer. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for hanging out for the rebuild here. I think it takes longer to rebuild sometimes than it does to just like start a whole nother base elsewhere. But again, you know, yeah, part of the fun is doing that part too, is rebuilding it. All right, we need modular frames, which we have a ton of in one of these boxes. Well, let's just grab what we can little by little. We're going to need a ton of these, so we'll take those out. And all we really need is more, oh wow, really more cable. And sort that. These are all stuff I don't need to look in, really. So I keep looking at it anyway. But there's more cable there. You know, I kind of feel like we'll get a lot of this cable. What else do we need? We need cable, we need rotor, and modular frame. Tons of rotors. Modular frames right there. Let's just get a lot of that in case we decide we want to go, you know, more power. Yeah, there's going to be a big giant power station right there. I can already visualize it. I can already see it in my head. We're going to run it straight down the middle here. Right there. We're going to leave a way to drive down. This will be our road right here. This part right here in the middle. Yeah, on that side will be the road, and all of them will be on this side. Or do I want them on that side? Yeah, I'll put them on this side. Put them on this side. Plenty of concrete to go around. I could just keep building and building and building all day long. Alright, I think it's 3 out. Let's see. So let's go find out. Oh yeah. Now the trick is, let's put 1 down, and then let's figure out the logistics. Now right now it's coming out of there. This is a Mark II, so that's coming out of there at 120. We don't want that. We'll take that out. This is a Mark III. That's coming out of there at 270. So we want to, of course, bring it out of here at 270 with our Mark III belt, like that. And then we want to decide how are we going to split this up. I feel like this is way too close. Way too close to properly get that going. Let's go 1 more out. Now. Then you have unlimited space. I mean, you don't have to crowd it up against it, which is typically what I do. I crowd it too close. So, and actually I don't even need to be there. I can offset it further this way. So let's just start it on this one. And let's back it up to there. There we go. So coming out at 240. So we'll want to split it into 120 and 120. And then each of these feed at basically 11 maximum, right? So when it's at high power, when it gets past a certain power level, you need to be feeding it at 11, each and every one. Now, if we put it into a container, it's going to come out of there at 240, go into the container, and then we can go ahead and split it from there. I kind of feel like we want to split it and have it go one way and then another way. One way to go over here to work with that, and we'll run that up as well. And then one here to work just with our power as well. So let's just go ahead and put a nice little splitter in here. Right here. Just have it go straight into the splitter. Actually, we'll probably take this out first. There we go. And just put that splitter right at the very beginning. Have it go like this. Maybe try to make it look nice and centered. Yeah, close enough. All right, again, we want to have our higher conveyor. Perfect. Wow, that's right at the perfect level, too. Alright, so that's going to go that way. So now we're going to split this, and it's going to be 120. So if it's 120, there's no reason to run a 270 for right now to run it over here. So we're going to run it just a little bit out of here, and we're going to run it this way, like this. So eventually we can split it. Let's see. So if we want to split, it's coming out 120. Yeah, we're going to have to split this many times at 120. Now let's just run that for now. And let's go ahead and put our rest of our power plants in. So they're going in the right direction. You want to do these in groups of 3. Resources. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we want to split. Back that up just a little bit. We want to probably split right here. So we'll want to split and then split again. So we'll go ahead and put a splitter here. This will come in this way. Let's just do this. There we go. We'll line them both up in both directions like that. Very nice. And then we'll split this one this way. Line that up off of that. There we go. Alright, so coming out of there, 120. And then this is going to split. This will be 60. Oh, that needs to split and split again. Yep. That will definitely need to split twice. So coming out of there. Again, we're doing the math. So it's coming out at 240, right? Essentially, because it's as fast as it can go. Half of 240 is 120. If we split it in half, go one way this way, and one way this other way, which we're going to basically run it across here. We're run it all the way to, well, apparently all the way to there. And that's going to come out of there at 120. This is 120. And it's going to be 60. We split it, and then we'll split it again. Yeah, that's definitely what we need to do. So we need to split it before it gets there. Let's back it up. So we'll split it there, and then we'll split it immediately again. this splitter. I guess we could have left the splitter there. This part, I love figuring out this part. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. That'll be 30 in there that gets cut into 10, 10, and 10 for now. So we need 11. And there we go. Let's double cut that. 120. This is 60 and 60. Or no, this is out of here. This is 120 to here. And that's going to cut this way. One 120, and then this is 60 and 60. And then now it's 30 and 30 when I do this. Or if I do this. And we need this. So this cuts it down into, this cuts the 120 into 60 and 60. And the 60 goes down here and cuts it into 30. That 30 then cuts into 10. And then this one's going to go down here and basically do the same thing that one's doing, and feed this one at 30. Man, a little bit of advanced math there, eh? A little bit of math we had to get figured out, figured out, and yeah, we just run it direct. There we go. So 30, 30. This is this. So this can go down. And power even more power way down here. This could do even more that way. This should be all automatic at some point. We definitely need more for these, so 30, 30. Power all of those. Gotta do the math. If you want it to be maximum efficiency, gotta rock that math out. So again, 240, 120, 120, 60, 60, 30, 30. This is 60 right here, right now. So I could literally do 6 more. 6 more of those babies. Alright, well, let's go look at the coal generators. Over here, let's clear this. We need 6 more of them suckers. What are we lacking? Nothing. Really? Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's get her going. Oh, we're lacking foundations. What we're lacking. There we are. Let's really amp up our power here. I think we ought to be good for a while we're working on stuff. Ah. It's not perfect, it's gotta go. I lost track of how many I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Wow, it's gonna be all the way over here. That is a lot of power, but beautifully put together now. There we go. All right. Now easy mode. Now we just go ahead and slide this back over here. All right, let's just put an angle. And this is going to break 30-30. Let's put it. Let's make it beautiful right here in the middle. Right here in the middles. Here, splitter this way. Can't see it from that far? No, I can't even see it from that far. That's fine. Backwards. I'm counting 3 in, so 1, 2, 3, and then I'm doing the middle one right here. The middle one so that it lines up. Alright. Speaking of lining up, does it go in there? Nope. Felt like that one was a little offset. Try it again. Okay, same thing. Oh, wait. Nope, that's a fail. That was a fail. I moved over. Acknowledging your mistakes is the hardest thing. Close enough. Go in there. Alright, there we go. Reason why I know it was a fail is because I couldn't just take it into the one next to it. Because this has got to split 3 ways. It's got to go there. Got to go there. This one here. That one into there. This one into there. And then, of course, this is going to split to this. And this is going to split to that. We have an insane amount of power. Now, of course, we also want to connect all these power poles. I feel like we're just going to put them right here. First thing we want to connect is our coal plant. And then just work our way down. One there. One there. Say here. Connect that one to this one. Really sucks when you can't, you only connect a few of them. Connect 2, and then you got to put another power pole because you can only connect 4. And we'll chain this to this. And so on and so forth. Now you can roll over these and see if they highlight. If they don't highlight, that means they already got a thing connected to it. Like that one is not highlighted. That's to this. Connecting these together is the most important part, so you're chaining all your power together. Well, we do that first. And there we go. That's a crazy ton of power. Crazy ton of power. Now the fun part, other than driving around my little vehicle, is the fact that I can power this whole thing up and it will perpetually run just by powering one of these up. You're like, Kismet, I don't believe you. Oh yeah. We need some coal though. Need some coal. Now we've already farmed a crazy ton of coal, so we've got some extra in our vehicle here. So we're just going to fire up the first one, which is going to generate some power. That power is then going to run back to our, through all of our power lines, back to the coal generator down below. So once that coal generator is powered up, it's going to start pumping coal out of here. Once it gets fired up, it's going to start pumping coal out of here like nobody's business and running it down along the line, which of course is going to run it to the coal plant. Oh, there it goes. Which is going to run it to the coal plant, which of course is then going to perpetuate all of the power that we're going to be running in all of our bases. So there's nothing else we need to do at that point. When it comes to power, we are powered up and ready to rock. I'll be very interested to see how much power we got going at the same time once this goes. And you can see it's splitting it up into the various directions as it goes. There we go. And we'll let that run. This is running down here. This is getting to down here. As long as it keeps that coal coming in, the plants will continue to run. All right, we're running a lot of power right now. Let's take a look. 550, 600 now. 600 watts going. We're consuming basically 0. There we go, 36. All right, so yeah, it feels like they're all running. Let's just go down the line and make sure everything's good. Now, if we look at how much watts they're putting out, we could be able to do the math. Right now, this is putting out 50 watts. So right now we have 2 sets of 6, so that'd be 12. So basically, if each one's 50, we could also do the math real easy, where this is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. That's a much easier way to do the math. So we should have 600 megawatts, and that's what we have. And of course, if we wanted to do even more, we could do this entire thing again on the other side. That's how much coal we have coming out of here right now. Because we have a whole, this second line that's coming out of here right at the thing is exactly as much as all the rest of this. So we know if we did the math there, it'd be pretty easy. But we actually want to use this for other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and run this along here. Like so. We're going to run it way down here. We have enough stuff. See how it goes. We could have it run down here, but I would rather... Oh, we're going to run out of thingies. Right there. Run out of plates. Alright, so eventually we want that to run all the way over here, and then we'll lift it to a container. We'll run it to a container, and then we'll have it lift. Alright, what else we got back over here we can use? Anything else in there? Let's take all that. Actually, leave some of that in there. Take some of these. Let's go down to the other side. Now that we got our power working. And we can put in our big giant container in here now. What are we doing? Organization, industrial thingy thing. It's really gonna be nice to fill that all up with that loot. Oh, out of reinforced plate. Take that out for now. Trying to remember to go in the direction of the thing. It doesn't really matter really when you have inputs and outputs. It'll automatically change the direction of it, but it's definitely a good habit to get into. All right, so that's looking good. We got that piping over here. That's already coming out of there. Look at it go. Oh, we should take it out of there at 270. Hold on, we should really... What is this? Oh, we're full. Full of loot. Get that out of there. Alright, we should bring this out at 270 since we can. Because that's easy to do. Oh. There you go. There we go. Now it's really going to load it up quick. How full is this? Wow. Okay, that's completely full. And then we want to stack this 3 high. That's going to go in there from this side. And then around the other way. Back this way. So from here... Oh, man, are we going to have a lot of this. That's going to go that way. That's going to go that way. So in theory, these are going to... it's going to come in, feed up through this, and then feed up to the next one, up to the top one. So if we go up to the top one, in theory, there should be some stuff going there right now. Survey says, yep, that is correct. Ooh, look at this beautiful view up here. This beautiful view of just basically a bunch of power plants. But don't worry, we'll get it going. Whoa! Oh, that's a little too much. A little too much jumpy there. Alright. What else? We got that going now. That's going to do its thing. And then we can run it out the top and we can utilize it up there. And the same thing we want to do with our input of our thing here. We can have it come in. One of the outputs can be to the refuel station here. Have it come in from this side, and then we can feed it up and so on. So let's work on that. Let's go ahead and build some more storage and get it going. Alright, this one's going to go out that way. I'm going to have to get into a habit of trying to visualize those arrows and how they line up. Alright, I think that's only needs to be 120 to go into there. And then more storages. So that's going to come out there, in there. Oh, that's going to be reversed from the other one. Now, I want those to be going in the same direction. Because in the long run, I'm going to have them both come out in the same direction up above. So we need to turn this way, but we're going to offset it. Let's offset it this way. What that'll do is come out here on the bottom and go back into there. Like that. And we'll have it come in from the back. That's running at 120 right there. Let's make this more efficient. That. Even though it works, I don't like it when it crosses over on something like that. Alright, I'm going to make this more efficient by running it directly without doing that L shape. We want it to go this way as quick as possible. I don't like that corner either. I don't like this corner. Coming out a little bit. Much. There we go. Much nicer. Learning to make those nice corners. Still not nice. Two back, maybe. Oh, yeah. Sticking out just a little bit? No, it's perfect. Perfecto! Alright, we do not have enough of these plates, and we need to make a whole lot more if we want to make it work. Okay. We got to make some plates. We'll come back to that. That seems a lot more efficient. Then I can run it straight this way, and I can run it in the back there. And then we'll stack these. We'll stack these babies. Stack them. That one's going in this side, just like that other one. Coming up and going in. Alright, this way. And then that way. And then our lifts. Coal in there and see what happens. Stops there. And then it takes the rest out. Alright, cool. So it'll just go and it'll backlog, and once it finishes backlogging, all the rest of it will feed to the upper levels. That's perfect, because it'll only use what fuel it needs at that time, and then the rest of it can be used for the rest of the line. Alright, what else? Got that done. We got that pretty high up now. We gotta fill out the whole top level. Alright, we got lots to do. I say we fill out that next level up. Fill out, let's go do the concrete. Another thing we might want to do is boost our concrete production over here and work on that. What if we boost our concrete? What does it go to? Oh, we already got one in there. What, 45 per minute. We got another one? What's another one do? I don't know what the original is. Let's take this out. Let's take all that out. I forget what the original amount is. I think it's half of that. Yeah. 23. Alright, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when we fire that back up. Yeah, should we build out the upper level or should we work on our lower level first? so this is going to come out at 15 per minute. So, coming in at 45, going out at 15. So the most we can do is 45. So that's why that was 45. Yeah, that's why that was 45, to match the input of the other one. All right, that's probably good enough. We don't need to get too crazy. Too crazy. So we'll do 45 coming in. That's going to convert the concrete, run it into here. And the most this can come out of this is 15 per minute anyway. So let's just use the low level stuff. Let's have that coming out of there. It's really just not lined up. Such is the way it goes. Seem to line up properly. There we go. All right, right in the storage. That's going to come in there. More storage. Out there, in there. And back. Out there, in there. Back the other way. Again, we'll make a nice central drive area. I feel like it's right about here. Let's make ourselves some power poles. Alright, so we're running our central power there. And then we will, I think the first thing we want to get going here is our concrete, because our concrete's super simple, right? That's really all there is to concrete there. You just store that stuff up. So let's make our lifters going. Test that it's working. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's working. Coming out of there as fast as it can. There we go. Double check this height tiers too. Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, let's switch back to our other foundations. Here at 5. Let's build some stuff. Perfectly lined up. Still jump down from up there. It's coming out on direction it's coming out of there. I've already forgotten. Come out on this side. Let's bring it out of there. So we know what it is for now. Ta-da! irony is we need some concrete. Oh! I didn't catch the thing when I jumped. I thought I was going to catch the ladder. Just about caught my death. Alright, I'm going to work on some health here. Nom 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 nom. There we go. That's wild. I didn't catch the thing, though. I just fell straight down. So welcome, everybody, to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure a lot of you are just like, all right, Kismet, we're just watching you do your thing here, bro. Watching you do your thing. My thing up in here. Let's go ahead and throw another power pole. Let's just literally throw it right there. Run that one from way over there, over to here. And fire this sucker up. And there we go. This should be going at 45. This would be coming in at 45 and out at 15, but it's going to come out of there as fast as it possibly can at this point, because that's a 120 going between there. Or do we just put that as a 60? Yeah, I think we just put it as 60 because that's about as fast as it's going to go. Now over here it's going like really fast. 270 between there and then 270 on the other side. So it's getting to that top pretty quickly. Now another fun thing we can do is start to reorganize all of this stuff. Like we can go ahead and kind of drop all of this in here. Like that. Let's go ahead and use these first two, store all of that. There's three, well, there's two. Store that. There we go. Is we can go in here and we can start, pulling out all the concrete and try to consolidate it. All right, this one's empty. Let's take that one out. Take all. Store all. For the concrete. Consolidate a little bit of that. This one's empty. Store all. I'm going to store a little bit in there. Store all. Okay. Now what we're doing is we're just going through trying to find the concrete. And we're going to put the concrete where it goes. There it is. And as we go, as we clear them, we're going to remove them. We know not to look in that box again. Alright, concrete it is. And boom, you're out of there, bro. For all of that. We're down here. About. Now, concrete's something I think you really need early on. It's super helpful, for sure. Filling in your base, and you got to really get into this. Awesome. Now, if you do have any comment or questions for me, my name is Kismet. You put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. I'll highlight in red. You know you're talking directly to me. There it is. Nice to have this all in one place. There we go. Now, I gathered all my resources from all over my entire base. And there we go, everybody. We got that done. We're just going to feed that baby in there, and it's going to fill up all three of these containers with concrete eventually. For now, it's just going to keep churning it out. Got plenty of storage there. Going to be rocking. I believe also we can go ahead and turn this back on over here. So it starts backlogging a lot of this iron. Let's go put this guy back on to duty. Oh, we need to also run some power this way. We did not bring our stuff to run the power, and I'm walking again instead of using my vehicle. That's my bad. My bad. I should be using my vehicle everywhere I go now on my base. I'm going to be running across big distances, or fairly big distances. Get all this kind of stuff that I might need here in a minute. Out of there. Plates and building things. A little smattering of everything. Actually, I think we can just pull all this stuff out of here. Oh, there's a bunch of those. Nom 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 nom. There we go, all the way healed up. I thought I had 3 slots open. Oh, I do. Just took the thing off. Alright. Alright. What else we got? Sorting all of that so we can build power poles before I get too far. Oh, forgot the concrete. Couple stacks of that. Let's get our vehicle. I should really be putting, when I tell it to store all, I should be storing all my main stuff in my vehicle so I have it wherever I go, and if I need to take it off of me, I can just throw it on there. And that should work pretty good. Alright, let's go ahead and run this central power right down along here. Tap that here. Here, to there, there, to there, there, over there. And then this one also is going to be running this, like so. And then we'll get in our car, enable autopilot, we'll get out. Now it's going to do its own thing. Well, or not. Get it lined up first. Disable, enable, get out. It's just so cool that the vehicles drive themselves. You can set it up to how it goes. You can set up the route of your vehicle. I kind of feel like now I want to fix the vehicle so it literally just goes straight, then a dog legs way down there, and then cuts back that way. I don't know why I didn't do that before, or I could move this up closer and then run it that way so the vehicle can do it. But yeah, I've already got the thing there now. Maybe I'll fix it later. Probably not. Probably not. Alright, see, that fed that coal in there, but we got to get this other coal fed in there as well. Let's see what else we've got in here. Yeah, we got a bunch of smattering of stuff. Let's go ahead and store all that stuff for now. What do we make? Let's look in the workbench here. What do we make these out of again? Plates and screws. Okay, we need a bunch of screws to make some more of those plates. We just need to finish off this coal here, and then we'll do a consistent thing of coal. Alright, the screws we got tons of, and plates we got tons of. We'll just go over here. Nope, not that one, this one. We can also do it over there too. But make a ton of these plates. Ton of them manually. Then we'll get it all automated. Hey, Mr. Kismet and all, how are you on this fine day? I'm doing awesome. I'm running a bit long here on the stream. Having lots of fun playing some Satisfactory. This game is super addicting. But we're going to have some fun today. By the way, only going to go about another hour there, Game Killer. I think about another hour ought to do it. We'll try to get this done. So in about 30 minutes or so, you can look for more targets. Now we'll get back to automating all of this soon. Right now, we'll just kind of do it manually since we have the resources right here. There we go. Get in our vehicle. We can get this going. Now, I do want to have the ability to drive my vehicle by here, but so I feel like we want to kind of work on this a little bit. We can run it down there, but I want my vehicle to have a little thoroughfare in case I want to drive that way. So we're going to go a little bit of vertical action going on. So let's get that stackable pole going. Let's say 2 back there. Oh, really? I don't have enough plates. Got enough now. Not enough poles. Really? I didn't bring any poles. Alright. Man. Always something. Hopefully the bigger vehicle you can store a lot more. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I will find out when it's time. That's when I reorganize this so I can... A little bit of poles in each of these. There we go. Let's just pull all these out of here. Go here. Let's just double stack this for now. Take this one out. Stack. A single stack here. Right here, we'll double stack. Let's see how it works out. Alright, so we want to bring this from over here. And I want to run it up to there. And from there to here. From there to there. To here to there. And from there around the corner. Too steep, huh? Alright, that's okay. That's okay. We'll try it like this. There we go. And now we got it. Very nice. See, now we can drive our vehicle under there, I believe. Let's go find out. Oh yeah, perfect. Awesome. I'll be using a lot of my stuff up higher there so I can move around a little bit easier so it's not so compact and blocking my ability to do whatever. Now look at this. This is feeding tons and tons into there, and then this thing is going to fill up like nobody's business because that is coming out of there super quick. Alright, we've got our concrete going. Now we need to work on our other basics. Let's work on our other basics here. Let's start with our plates. Right over here. Start with our plates. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to split this, because this is going to be coming out at faster 160 is going to be coming out at 120. So want to come out at 120 conveyor, and then split into 60 conveyor, and then split again. So we want to come out, split, and then double split again, and then triple split after that, or quadruple split on both sides. So we got lots to do. Lots to do over here. Let's see if we got enough stuff to do all of that. Kind of looks like it. Maybe. So, splitter. Really? Really? Yeah, I'm just taking all this out now. Taking it all out. Alright, we need to put our things back in here. Just powered up. Boom. There we go. So splitter. Let's make this beautiful. We're going to make this beauty-muss. Going to line up all beautiful and everything. Boom. Alright, we got our 120 coming out. Then we want to be smart and utilize our less resources here and put that on 3. So we're not wasting all of that. So again, coming out at 120, cutting into 60 and 60, and you only need a 60 conveyor belt. No reason to use a 120 conveyor belt when you only need 60. And then that's going to come out and go into our forges, which is going to go into our constructors. I feel like we should probably start with our constructors and work our way backwards. Let's see, how many constructors again? These are 15 each. So we're going to need 4 of those, so 2 per. Let's see how many we can fit across. Let's say... more plates. So yeah, we need 4 of those. We need 4 constructors, 2 forges, and a partridge in a pear tree. So yeah, we are very, very focused on our mega building here. We're just getting started revamping our ground level deal. We've learned that we can kind of triple stack these to get up to the level that we want it to go. You can see I've already got the concrete triple stack, so we know we just have a lot of about 150 backlog worth of resources there. We're just kind of cleaning it up, making it look nicer, making it work together better at this point. And I had that constructor backwards. Glad I came back and looked at it. Let's rotate it this way. And we have enough room? Yeah, we've got enough room. I think we're just going to go with something like this. That's going the wrong way. We'll get it here. There we go. Going to interfere with that. That's going to need to do the same thing. It's going to come out, go in the forger at 30, and then split again into all the same things. So it's going to need 4. Do I even need it to be that far? I don't think I do. Too bad you can't stack those on top of each other. Let you. It's like trying to hold it up there, see if it would stack. I'm sure there's a way you can do it by building another level there, but do we want to go through all of that to build a second level? You have to be 2 up and then build another one, which would be another 2 up, so that would be 4 up. This right here I think is 4 up, so that would interfere with that. Alright, 4 on that side. I kind of feel like this is too far over. Let's do this. Let's just split the difference right here. I guess we can offset that one a little bit that way. Okay. Okie dokie. Do we need a storage in between or no? Should we put a storage in between or no? That's what I'm kind of thinking of right now. I'm kind of building it in my mind thinking, should I split it with a storage or not? Well, let's work on this right side. I feel like this power pole is now in the way. Let's take this one out. That concrete going. So we need our 2 forges as well, 2 smelters. Just run that right up next to it. Come out at 120, it's going to split to 60-60. So we're going to have a splitter. Here. There you go. Out of there, into there. Out of this. Oops. And into there. Okay. Get our 2 forges going. And our forges need to split because this is coming out 30. It needs to split again. I think that, I mean, this is fairly easy. I mean, there's not much you need to do here, so maybe no storage between these. We'll just go ahead and line that up there. Like so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I didn't leave myself enough room there. See that? It just doesn't have enough room. Maybe I can sneak it in there. Oh, I can. All right, just sneak it in there just enough. So this one will come out and go into there. This one will go. Get it in there. Yeah. Into there. This one will go into there. Alrighty. So far, so good. Another splitter. Put the input on this side. And 30 into 15, 15, right? So it comes out 30, splits into 15, 15, 30, 15, 15. All right, we'll go ahead and get our factory power going. Let's go right there, but we need more concrete. Goes firing up. Those going and these going, and we'll put a power pole. Get in there. Nope. All right, right here. And then across there. Those three. Okay, probably end up moving those, but for right now, that's going to be fine. Actually, no, let's take those out. Take those out for right now. We'll do all the same stuff. We'll go ahead and do splitter. Do splitter right here this time. The splitters like this. These ones up close and kind of compare these ones which are closer to the splitter, or these ones which are closer to the thing over there. And this one needs to split again. I feel it's kind of better to put the splitters literally right up against it. I feel that's kind of a better way of doing it than to put them back there and then run kind of the lines for a lot further. Run one line in, and then run your splitters right next to your thing. There we go. I don't even know if that's going in there. We'll find out. Take it back out just in case. No, it doesn't feel right. Come back and do it later. Might as well fix it now. This funky thing it's doing. It doesn't feel like it's going to the other thing. Alright, whatever. Alright. You like that, are you? Gonna be like that, are ya? It felt wanky. Got to fix it. Then we'll put our smelters in. Back up just a little bit. That one into there. All right. Now we put our splitter back here. There's a lot of splitters and stuff in here. A lot, a lot. Okay, that's all in line. That's all looking good. Let's make better power pole decisions. Okay. I can better run this power here. At least one more power pole in between. Why's my power not running? Looks like my power not running. That one looks like it's running. Oh, because all this other stuff is off. Alright, let's just keep working. That one to that one. It's got that one. This one can go here. That one can go there. This one can go to this one. It's got that one, okay. don't know why this is not running. There's some reason. Probably because I didn't tell it what it's going to be yet. Yeah, that's what it was. Alright, iron, iron. And these are going to be plates. Iron plates. Iron plates. Okay, just gonna make a ton of those. This side, same thing. Iron ore, looking good. Iron, iron, iron plate. Alright, iron plate production is underway. Okay, and these are going to be coming out of here at 15. So, if we recombine all this together, it should equal 120. So I have 30, 60, 30, 60, 60 be 120. Alright. How are we going to do this? Probably just do a merger out the front of these. Every second one, yeah. Out already. There we go. Every second one, we're going to merge these together so it'll be 30. And then we can merge it into 60 and then a 120. It's really touchy when it's going in two the same directions. This is better if you don't have... When it's going in two directions, it feels better to not hold down the button. So it's not snapping in a weird way like that. Kind of visually snap it. Like that. That's a much better way of snapping it. So let go of the button. Alrighty. The merger. This is way more efficient, except for that part. Way more efficient than what we had before. Overloaded? Yeah, I didn't tell it what it was supposed to be. That was my bad. All right, there we go. So we got our 15s and 15s combined into 30s. Our 30s now combined into 60s, and then our 60 is going to merge. Say there. 50 and 60. And now we're at 120, so I want to make sure that we're doing our 120s here. But I'm literally just going to go ahead and see, do I want to aim it that way or just want to put it straight up here? You know, I'm just going to put it straight up there and then I can route it wherever I want it to go. Let's put our industrial storage in. What we're doing is we're using our storage to lift this stuff to the sky. That's going to go that way. This is going to, see, look at it, I automatically knows that you're going to flip it one way and another and another. That's pretty smart of it. Alright, now this is all going to come out of here. Oops, it's all going to come out of here at 120. There. And that should be perfecto. Wanted to take a little bit of time for it to get caught up where it left off. And then it should just keep churning those in there. And then when we go from container to container, we're going to use our super fast lift. There to there. There to there. All right, plate production back in business. Oh boy. Oh man, that is awesome. That is way nicer. See how they're all facing the same direction. You've got the thing in the center. You can do a single line of production on one side, and then when you boost it, you can do another line of production on the other side. And now really you're getting the max potential of those iron plates out of that miner there. So that is just going to crank those babies out like nobody's business. That is nice. I don't think it really matters if you have a longer beginning or if you just split straight away and then you have a longer after part here. I think once it ramps up, it's just going to keep going endlessly. The green arrow comes up, it's attached. Oh, well, I try to do that, and it doesn't always line up. Even though when I see the arrows, it doesn't always line up. But we'll see. We'll keep trying. All right, that's good. Now we're back and running on that, and that's now 3 stories up to match our new height here. We've got our concrete 3 stories. We've got our raw ore 3 stories, and we've got our copper or coal 3 stories. We got lots of watts of power. Now can we do the same thing again right over here? Again, we want to leave an entryway there. So let's just run along the same edge. Let's see how that works out. So constructor. So, oh wait, this one's going to be different. This is constructing 15 per plate, and this is coming in at 15 and going out at 15. So what is this coming in? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I might have did that wrong. This one should end up with 2. This one should end up with 4, and that's the one that ends up with 8. Yep. That's coming in at 30 and going out at 15. So this coming out at 30, that just needs to go straight in there. Okay, cool. It gives me more room. All right, bye-bye. Easier for me. Alrighty. Okay, so coming out at 30. Doesn't need a splitter. Again, this goes in here at 30 and out of 30. I'm going to take that and run it right into there. This one, right into there. There we go. It's coming out of there at 120, which is splitting into 60 and 60. Yeah, very nice. And that splits into 30 and 30. And then this splits into 15 and Goes 30 in, 15 out. And then that. Comes out of there to combine in there. Same thing on this side. I knew there was something weird there. Jumped and felt off. But been doing this too long. Doing this too long. About another 15 minutes. Okay. Got 2 and 2 there. Let's take this one out. Let's take this one out. I want to redo this power too. Yeah. Alright, redo. I could just do this all on this one side. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Eric Kismet, you keep changing it. I know, that's part of the fun. Embrace the change. Make this super clean. Alright, all this power out. Gonna clean this up. And then I have all that room on that side for the other one. Alright, so this one is going to be 4 on this side. 4 constructors. Let's just put it like this. And I appreciate everybody in the chat letting me make my own mistakes. I know some of you are like, Kismet, you're making too many. You were like, I was doing the math, Kismet, that doesn't work out. The 120 comes out. Yeah, 120 comes out. It splits into 60, so I should have 4 forges and 4 constructors. Yep. All right. And we're just going to put the smelters right in front of it. We don't need all that splitter stuff. Pretty good now. Simplify all of this. Okay, in 30, out 30. In 30, out 15. Alright, yeah, 15. Alright, let's make sure we pre-tag all of these. Okie dokie. So we need to split and split again. Alright, so first we've got our splitter. Let me just take this out there. I'll put our splitter there right here. Alright, there we go. Now it's all off to the side here, all lined up. Very nice. We can rerun this power, because that power from before sucked. Forges going. All right, there we go. Back out. Uh-oh. There's loot way up there. Alright, and it mergers. Together. I think that's all we're gonna have time for is this one. We'll come back to it later. Get her done. So that's 15, that's 30, 30, and 60, 60 into there. All right, cool. Keep doing your thing. Now we want to do our thing yet again, and again, and our conveyor lifts yet again. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got our plate manufacturing back into business. We have our concrete still running over there. See it going up the thing. We'll come back and we'll do our 8 things over here. I feel like maybe we can do all 8 of them on the left side here. Let's see if we can put them all down on the left side. Yeah, this is much better, more open floor plan this way. Yeah, it's gonna run. It's gonna block off my ability to go there. So let's say. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, this is focus. Explain why the math you are doing and why. Sorry, I'm a noob to this game. Sure. I explained it several times, but I don't mind explaining it again. When you're working on the game, it's all about efficiency, right? So especially early game. Early game, you're going to be getting, say, 60 ore out of your thing here, right? It's going to be 60 per minute. The ore is going to be coming out. Now, when the ore is coming out, you have a conveyor that moves also at 60 ore per minute. So as that's going along, it's going to 60 ore is going to come out every minute out of your miner here. Now, when you put it into this, it doesn't need it at 60. When you put it into this machine here, when it's making iron rods, it's only going to bring them in at 15 per minute, right? But there's actually another piece behind this that make this work, which is the forges, or the AKA the smelters, right here. So we're going to go ahead and run our smelters fairly close. Actually, we could probably put our splitters in first. We're kind of working backwards. We're working kind of like the end product and then working backwards from that. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And I'm going to leave this one open. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 2 more on this side. So yeah, we're working backwards. So again, it's all about efficiency of how you're running your stuff. So again, mine is actually going to be going at 120. So it's going to be going a lot faster. Right here, because right now it's at 60 because that's what I put it down, but once I power it up, it's actually going to be going at 120, and we can see that real quick here by just simply adding a power pole, say right here in front of it, and we run the power right there. That's going to get this powered up. Did I run it? I tried to click it. There we go. Now, if I take 120 and I split it into 60, then that 60 into 30, I can run multiple plants at the same time. So, the trick is to make sure that you are doing the 120, though. Actually, yeah, over here I need to make sure I'm doing 120 as well. I am not doing it at 120. Ah, see, I'm glad I thought of that now. You've got to have the higher level conveyors to start at 120. Then that goes into there at 120. I gotta make some more plates. It's all about the math. If you can understand the mechanics and the math of it, it's up here, then you can make it the most efficient. All right, that's what it's all about. That's why I'm figuring out the math. I'm failing a bit on the math today because I'm getting a little tired. But again, it comes out of here 120. This splits it into 60 and 60 ore. 60 ore goes that way, 60 ore goes this way, and then the other one split it to 30 ore goes this way, 30 ore goes that way. And of course, the more ore that's coming out, the faster it's coming out, the more smelters you can do simultaneously, the more constructors you can do simultaneously, and et cetera, et cetera. And then, of course, the more resources you're producing, the faster you're producing it. And that's the whole gist of what I'm doing here. But I definitely need some more of these reinforced plates. So we need more screws and a bit more iron thingies. Just run over here real quick. So that's basically the gist of it. And of course, you know, as you go along and do more and more stuff, you're going to kind of better understand the mechanics. So that's what I'm doing on one side and the other side. And I'm also like prettying it up. I'm kind of making it. I see that makes sense. Thank you so much. You're welcome. The splitter's basically half the production, right? So if you need it to be 30, you cut the 60 in half. If you need to be 15, you cut the 30 in half, right? So you just keep cutting and cutting. That's why I have multiple splitters to control the speed. And of course, this is going at 120, so I need to have a conveyor that can convey it at 120, which is why I need to make some more of these plates. And eventually I'll get to a point where it's automatically making the plates. And I have it already making the plates. I've had it already making a lot of the various different resources. But we were just kind of testing and getting an idea of what we wanted to do. And then once we have an idea of what we want to do, then we're like, okay, how can we make it better? How can we make it improved over what we did before? Like in this case, we can make it much more improved. Actually, the smart thing, you know what? Resource-wise, the smart thing to do is to split this right off the back. Yeah. See? The reason why I want to split this right off the bat is because it'll come out and then split it again. And that's what I want to do right away, but it won't cost me as much of my higher level iron. See right there, if I split that straight away. Oh, wait, I probably did the wrong thing again. I did. So I'll come out, I'll split this straight away with conveyor belt Mark II. Then I'll use the base one, which goes at 60. Out of there. Really, I don't have any plates on me either. I don't have either of those things. Find whatever you need is the particular thing you don't have on yourself at that particular moment. Let's go get some more. Funny irony, that's what that's making is plates. But I got a ton of it over here. I've tore the entire base back down again, and I'm rebuilding it to make it not only more efficient, but more. Oh, look at that! Look at all those in there. To make it more cosmetically appealing. There we go. Good enough. So I can just say, okay, all that goes on that side, plates. All the stuff on this side, bars. And I'm going to see if we can get this done here. But I want this to come out of here as a Mark II. There we go. 120 out. I feel like maybe we should just turn the corner with this. Turn the corner like that. Put a little extra resources into it, like this. And then we'll use the next level one. Boom. And then come out this way into there, and then out this way into there. All right, there we go. And there it goes. Now it's coming out at 120, being split into 60-60. That goes into 30-30. 30 goes into 15-15. Or in this case, it's going 30-30 here into those constructors because plates come in at 30. And then as it comes out, it'll be 30. Or as it comes out, it'll be 15, 15, 15, 30. 15, 15, 30. And then the combined, it will be 60 into the conveyor, and then fill up the conveyor automatically with all of those plates. So I'm basically producing a lot of plates simultaneously, right? So this is producing 15, this is producing 15, and so on and so on. So I'm basically producing 60 plates per minute right now. That's a good thing. You want that as much. That's good. Now, see, the first time I played it through just to get an idea of what the heck I was doing. Then I started over again, and I got an idea of what the kind of higher level stuff does, like the coal plant is incredibly awesome because it gives you unlimited power. And then once you get that going, then you want to understand those mechanics, those deeper mechanics, like that. And again, sometimes you'll make a mistake. You'll put the wrong conveyor, and you'll wonder why it's not at 100% efficiency, like I did there. It is pretty tough. Keep that going. Okay, so this is the one that I want to backchain multiple times. And let's see, we're going to do splitter. There. All right. That's going to go into there. There's no reason for me to use the high-level belts when it's only going to go so fast anyway. It's only going to accept it so fast. So there's real no reason to do anything too crazy at this level. Because this is like the most basic resources we're doing right now, which are plates, bars, and then later, and we're doing concrete, as well as we'll do copper later on as well. We'll get this all squared away eventually. So then we got our forges for smelters. There's our offshoots. And this way is going to go 30-30. This is going to come out at 120. Yep. And then we're going to want to start with a splitter. Not lined up. Still not lined up. What the heck? There we go. All right. Again, that one's going to come out at 120. So I already screwed up. Got to bring the 120 out. There we go. And splitter here. I find it seems to work better if you put it right up against the thing, like this, and run it in there. Oops. Forgot to rotate it. The heck? Hitting the right thing? Splitter. Coming out of there. Going into there. Out of here, into there. There we go. Alright, just had to turn it wrong. Again, coming out 120, split into 60 one way, 60 the other way. And then as it goes in here, the 60 becomes 30 and 30. And the 30 goes through, splits again, becomes 15 and 15, and so on. We gotta tell it what we want to do though. Iron. This one to do iron. we're gonna have this one do iron rods. Iron rods. I feel like I missed one. This one. Iron rods. All right, there we go. Now we got it going. Yo, what's up, Texas? Oh, man. Oh, I love this. This is awesome. But I'm running way too long on this. Uh-oh. I gotta free up some storage space. I gotta stop my recording for a second. Congratulations, Windows. Congratulations, Microsoft, on the worst, stupidestly designed software in the world, Microsoft Updater. Thank you for restarting my stream right in the middle of it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Frankly, I think that entire team should be fired. If I was in charge of that team, fired. Every one of them. Sorry about that, everybody. Literally right there, it said I was low thing, and I realized why I was low, because Microsoft Updater was downloading a big old update in the background, filled up my hard drive while I'm in the middle of recording, so I thought, well, I'll throw my thing away. I look up and it says, guess what? No, you have no choice. I'm restarting your computer right now. And I'm like, I don't want to do that, but I guess I have no choice. Now, the thing you never want to do is not give people choice. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't get me started. I can go on a rant for like 5 hours. Now I'm all awake now. I just want to wreck it. I want to smash it now. That's the only thing that gets me triggered is the incredibly poorly designed Windows Updater. It should never interrupt what I'm doing, right? It should never, if I'm doing a spreadsheet, it should say, do you want to do your update now? No. And then it should leave me alone until I'm ready. You know what computer does do that? Apple. Apple comes up on the Mac. It just comes up and says, hey, there's some updates. Do you want to do the updates? Nah, remind me later. All right. And then it doesn't bother you anymore. I mean, come on. Is this 1990? What is this deal? What is this deal with Microsoft Updater that it would interrupt me doing whatever? I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care if I'm just typing something on the desktop. It should definitely not interrupt me. Oh, well. Nothing I can do about it. I don't work there. But I would fire every last person. Every last person on that Windows Updater team. And I'd bring in a whole new crew. And I'd say, hey, you want to end up like those last people? Or you want to make a good product here that doesn't make people's machine restart in the middle of what they're doing? Because that's just ultimate fail. Ultimate fail-a-rooney. Alright, so let's get back to it. I was just trying to finish this up. Gonna go offline in a minute anyway. Microsoft Updater could have waited. It could have waited, but no. Bam. We're going to try to finish our little thingy thing here, and I appreciate y'all hanging through those technical difficulties that are beyond my control. I have told it to not update Windows before. I've told it to do all the standard stuff, you know, don't update when I want you to update, and all of that, but it doesn't. It doesn't listen to anything you tell it to do. It just does whatever the heck it feels like. Almost used a bad word there. Almost, but didn't. Alright. Let's get back to it. We need to do some splitters. Over here. Like so. Snap in there, baby. There we go. And then another splitter. Over here. Get in there. Get in there and do your thing. Bam. Right there. Okay. All the splitters and the more splitters. In there. You're going in there. You're going in there. I'm a pretty mellow guy. Pretty chill out guy. But when Microsoft is on the warpath with their poorly designed products, that's when we get in trouble. Get into the troubles over here. That's 120 coming out 60. With 30-30 with a double. With a double. One there, put one here. I'll put one over there and over there. Alright. Again, we'll get this smelter right up against here. I should have went when I got the other side done, but it happens. Sometimes you just want to... It'll bug me all day if I don't get this working. It'll bug me all day. I got other things to do than to think about, you know, how I didn't get this done. I gotta take this out. Block it. I find you do a lot of adding and taking away and adding and taking away. But the best thing is, in the long run, this is going to be super sweet. Alright. There we go. See, the nice thing is once you get to this level, right, where you're cranking out the 120 and you're using the low-level 60s here, it's not very expensive to make that happen. Alright, to make all this go. Let's go in here and see if we got some more plates hiding in here. Make my own. Make a bunch of it and get it going. Certainly going to have a lot of coal and other stuff backlogged over there. A whole lot of it. And eventually a whole lot of plates too. Alright, we'll run this out of here. Bam. Oh wait. That was fail. That was fail already. I forgot one more thing. The last little piece of the puzzle. Right here. There we go. All right. More power down over here. From here to here. Those going. Well, these going. This one's not going. Now we gotta spec all these for what we want them to do. Iron. This is gonna be iron. This is gonna be iron rods. Iron rods. Spec. Go through here. Looking sexy. Let's get down here and tell this one to be iron rods. In fact, we could probably just run along the front of it, which would be way easier. 2, 3, and 4. There we go. That one's already making a ton of those babies. Almost to 100 on each. Alright, now this is the one that we need to do a ton of combining to. So, we're going to get that going. We got to get it around this thing too. So we got to merge. Not right there. Put the output. Let's the wrong direction. Dang it. Nope. Merge it back here. Merge it on this side. There it is. Alright, we'll bring that up. And then merge these. Got that one. Those two merging, these two merging. Let's just offset it how we're doing it now. This game is crazy addicting. I'm missing more plates. Boxes and boxes of plates over here somewhere. There it is right there. Tons of plates. Just gotta stop. Stop and fool around with that. Craft from bank is all I'm saying. Craft from bank, baby. That's what we need up in here. I'm gonna run back 50 times. Zone now. We in the zone. All right, now we're gonna merge these. Let's say out there. Maybe a little offset because we got our thing in the way, but oh well. So let's put this one a little bit forward. Run that in the back. Run this. There. Now. Now we're going to come out of 15, 30, 60, 60, and then to 120. Actually, we could just do this. Let's go ahead and I feel like this could be better merged. Let's go ahead and just merge on this side. Merge again. Move this away from over there. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice. All right, then conveyor pull. this up nice and high. Run past it without it being in the way. Right down in there it goes. Alright, there we go. Now these two can merge together. Like that. No, that's not working. Oh, that's because the output here is in the front, not on the side. Let's turn it to the side. Like so. Yet again, way over there. Alright, merge. Output this way. From there. Approaching another's clearance. What's up with it now? Now it's just being finicky. This wire? Throws me off when it does that because I think I'm doing something wrong and it's just can't do the clearance or something. Approaching another's clearance. All right. Now it's just being a pain. Fine. Be that way. Workarounds. I'll just run it the long way. Too close. Two merge together. 15, 30, 60. So those two, these come into there, they go into here, this is 120. Alright, we got room. Alright, finally, woof. That's some serious amount of fuddling. With the fuddling is complete. Get this baby. We don't need that one. 120 into there. Alright, there we go. Iron bar production back up and running. And now our final part of this part, which is getting our thing going. How many hours we're going on now? Oh, we don't know now. We don't know because we got knocked off of there. conveyor lift 3. Boom. And then over here. And that's it. All right, cool. We got all of our basic production back up and running. Very, very nice. That's rocking and rolling, doing its thing. This is over here producing all the bars. It's going to take a little bit for it to catch up. There we go. This is all working. You want to look in there and see if it's all producing bars. So what will happen eventually, probably not right now, but as it goes, you'll see, look, actually I'm at 98%. So what will happen is it'll work itself up to 98%, 100 percentage efficiency. Once it just kind of ramps all the way up and it's getting all this stuff up into here, up into these storages, it will basically be, it'll be at that level. What do we got here? We got the Mark II? Yeah, Mark II there. Yeah, it's like recombining, splitting and recombining, splitting and recombining. So it comes out at 120, splits into 60. Or comes out at 120, splits into 60-60, then splits into 30-30. Then that goes through the forges. Those forges come out at 30, then the 30 is split into 15 and 15, which then goes in to the next parts. Because I have, for each forge, there's 2 constructors afterwards. So this is going to come out 30, split from 30 to 15, and it's just going to produce a massive, massive amount of bars. So we're going to let that run. Let that run. And we'll come back later. Jump over this. We'll come back later and reorganize all of that. But let's go ahead and save. The rebuild. Rebuild. All right. I think that's good enough. We'll come back tonight and play some more. Well, really, tomorrow morning we'll come back. And there we go. Wow, this looks tricky. Yeah, it's even more tricky when you get really tired. I start going, okay, my brain like stops normally, but even really stops even more. I understand the principles. It's just putting it down and putting it down in the right direction and not being obscured by something else like, you know, other machinery or boxes or whatever in your way. But that's working. It's at 100% efficiency. Pretty much. It says 98%. It's pretty much 100. It just got to ramp itself up and it will go to 100. Then we go over here and we look at these. Same thing. 98%, right? It's because I have a bit of a backlog of ore or ignites or whatever behind it. So that will sometimes cause that to display not 100. But it is cranking. It is just cranking out those resources like nobody's business. We've got all of our resources going, and then we also have them going up to our upper level, which we can then micro feed that to wherever we want it to go. Same thing with our coal and our other stuff there. The only last thing we need to do in our kind of base stuff is our copper, and we're going to go ahead and pull our copper, and we're going to run it all the way over here. We're basically going to build it out right here, and then we'll run it up right here, and then we'll just work with all the other stuff on the next level. Which shouldn't take too long because we already know how to do that. And if I double that up, I could do double as much. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Copper, I find copper you don't need that much, but I might need it later. So I might as well build it to maximum now and go with it from there. And I think that's it. We need to put our tower in so we can see what we did today. So let's put our little thing in here. Organization. There we go. Lookout tower. Let's go up and take a look at where our kind of massively updated base is. There we go. Very nice. feel like a better spot would have been on the other side, but that's okay. You get the idea. There we go. Now, of course, we're going to fill all this in, build a whole nother level to it, do a whole bunch more stuff on the upper levels, and then continue to build it upwards as we keep building more and more high-level items. And that will be very, very fun. Very fun next time. All right, let's go to my overseer's office. All right, while you guys are getting that love train in the chat and throwing it in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and check the raid targets here. I'm sure some of these have already gone offline. It's been a while, but that's okay. We'll find out who's still online, and I think I'm just going to straight up host and go to sleep. So there we go. Most of the time I raid, but I've been going on way too long now. We're almost going on 11 hours now. Again, I get started on that game, and it's like you want to do one more thing. Over here. It's my time at Porta. Decisions. There we go. I like this person's title. Let's go with this person's title. Pretty awesome. Playing some 76 right now. Getting owned by a whole bunch of stuff. Run away, run away. All right, let's get it queued up. You know what? I guess I will raid. Let's just do a little bit of... Let's get the Kismet raid going on. Let's not slack out. We did this much. Let's do it. It's still worth playing? Absolutely. I still play it after over 1,000 real-life days of playing. I say I think it's 1,100 real-life days. Still playing. I play it every few days because my vault is so built up. It has run non-stop since the game came out. And it's so built up that I queue them up for like 2 or 3 days. Then I tell them to come back for 2 or 3 days. Then I bring them in the vault, do a little bit of stuff, and then I send it back out again. So it's really like 4 or 5 days of them just going in and out of the vault before there's anything I really need to do. All right, we're going to raid Alex the Brave. Or Alex Brave. Playing some Fallout 76. Right now with 657 followers, about 7 people in her channel. About to have a whole lot more here in a minute. Thanks to you guys. Now, of course, grab that Kismet Love Train. Put Kismet Love Train, sharing the love in there. Or if you're on mobile, just put a heart or your favorite emote or whatever. If you put it in there within the next, say, 30 seconds, you might get some additional bonus caps. So go ahead and do that for this way you can win those contests and giveaways. And all of that. There we go. So again, I'll be back tonight into tomorrow morning. So Friday into Saturday morning. I'll be back Saturday morning at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've been playing a bunch of more Satisfactory there. We'll finish out revamping our base resources, our basic resources, and we'll be feeding them up there. And then we're going to be really going heavy on the next level resources and just kind of keep building it out. And then we might go around and build, if we have enough time, build some remote resources in other areas where we just build it, and then we just have it delivered to our current base. All right, well, that's it for me, everybody. So I will see you all next time. Thanks for being here, everybody. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.